We are switching gears a little bit here. I now own a 2006 Honda CR-V, a little bit different than my 2005 Ford Focus. But you know what I love about these close to 20-year-old cars? Honda, Ford, they still make parts for this. So you can literally use them as Legos, and they're so easy to fix. Sometimes it's just about figuring out what needs to be done. And that's why I'm here to show you the way. So let's go on this journey. Here's a picture of all the tools I used, along with a list. Check your bolts and nuts before buying parts because I'm pretty sure you'll need replacements. All right, hot tip time, aka learn from my mistakes so you don't do the same. When changing the bypass pipe, I highly recommend taking out the thermostat housing with the pipe still attached. Mine was so corroded onto the housing that when I try to wriggle it loose and pop it up, I actually end up cracking the thermostat housing and then replacing the thermostat itself so it's all one cohesive unit. That's for you to decide what you want to do with it. That's how I would do it differently next time. This will be located on the front right side of your radiator. We're taking the battery out to make room to work. Careful when removing sensors and hoses. Pick a starting point and go clockwise. I used WD-40 on this piece to make it slide. Removing the latch helps us move the intake out. Plastic sensors are the worst. Be careful. Pick the removing order you'll remember. You'll need to remove this sensor to take the intake out. Sliding out the intake can be a little annoying. Be patient, it will come out. Now that we have room to work, we can inspect our problem. And there it is, the corroded pipe. Remove components along the pipe. Be ready, the large hose in the back is a pain to remove. You will need a flathead to remove this clip. This is where you'll want to remove all of the components together. That's to prevent the cracking that I did from happening. All of my screws but one was corroded. I bought new ones, but they were too long and the top of the housing needs the short one. I think it's crazy how this pipe corrodes. Like, there's a hole through and through on this. It looks wild. I have never seen this in another vehicle before, but from what I read, this is normal on CR-Vs and it needs to be replaced at some point. This is my brand new housing. It comes with a gasket. It just looks beautiful. Here's my new shiny bypass pipe, and of course, don't forget the O-ring. Do this to prevent the housing from cracking when inserting. Make sure it's all the way in. You have the angle to do it when it's outside. Now just work your way back. Remember, I'm a backyard mechanic. This is only a suggestion.